at YouTube playlists. So not a super complicated topic. I'm sure this will be a quicker video today. But let's jump in. If I am on just a regular Chrome sort of homepage here and I go to my cluster of dots, among all of our various apps is included YouTube. So this isn't where I usually publish all of our stuff, but I'm going to use this anyway here. I'm going to click on YouTube and it's going to pop up here with just a random YouTube page. I'm going to go ahead and grab like, I don't know, computer science is an easy example here. So lots of different stuff on here. And down the left-hand side here, there's home and shorts and subs. And then there's you. This is your stuff. So if I go to, in this case, your channel or my channel, then I go to the channel that's connected to my Google account. So everybody has one of these. You may have never visited your own channel before, but that's okay. What it means is that you've got your own channel where you can post things. So you can create videos, whether it's video or off your phone or however you want, and upload them into your channel. So that's videos. What else you can do is go to playlists here and you can create playlists. But the thing about playlists is they don't have to be your own videos, and that's kind of the point of this video here, is that you can go ahead and make a playlist, collect a bunch of different videos that you want to share with other people, and then send them that list. So if I were to, let's see the best way to start this. I'm going to start like I've never done one before. So I'm going to go to just a regular YouTube page here where I've searched for some stuff or looked up some things, and there's a whole bunch of like CGI and graphics and video effects type stuff here. So maybe that's what I want to do is virtual effects and green screen stuff, since that's what I'm looking at. So I'll start with this one. Click over here. It's going to talk about, well, once we get through the ad. Um, Here, I'll switch off the ad for you. So once I'm through the ad, what I'll be able to do is go to that video and then create my own playlist. And I can make a playlist based on whatever I want. So what that means is when I've got the video playing here, oh, this is still another another ad. Skip. There we go. Okay, so now this is the actual video. I've already muted it so it won't get in the way of what I'm saying here. But the idea is that you can now take any of these. I'll stop it. Scroll down a little bit. You've got share, which is great for sending a link about just this video. You could grab that YouTube link or embed it somewhere else. That's fine. But what we want to do is come over to save. Save is the option we're actually looking for. Now here I've got a few lists created already, but if I'm starting from scratch, I'm going to go ahead and say create new playlist. And I'm going to call this one green screen techniques or effects. And for the privacy setting here, if it's private, then I'm the only person who's going to be able to view this playlist, which is not very helpful if the whole goal is to send a series of videos to some people. So I can go with unlisted, in which case I can find the list, I can grab the address, and I can send that list to people, and then they'd be able to view it. But if random person on the internet happens to browse over to my YouTube channel, and they look at the playlist listed under my channel, it will not show up as long as it's unlisted. If I go with public, then I'm now creating a list that anybody can view. And certainly lots of channels will do this with their own videos. They'll take their own stuff and put it on a public playlist so that when you go to their channel, if you're like, this person's into 5 different things, I really like that one thing, I can go to the playlist they have about that one topic and just watch those videos. So public can be useful if you're curating a lot of stuff and you want people to be able to figure out how to watch your stuff the best. But for right now, I'm going to go with unlisted, and I'll just say create. That's the green screen effects. And now what'll happen here is I can go ahead and find another video that's similar. So I'm just going to hit back. And there's another green screen. Click on that one. Pause. And this time I'm going to come down again to save. But I should see, yeah, green screen effects sitting here on my list. And in this case, even though I checked that, I can see down the side here what kind of privacy settings I have for these different lists. So some things I've made unlisted, and some things I've left private. I'm going to go ahead and just check that, and that's all I have to do. There's no other buttons, just click the checkbox. And as you can see, I can click on other options as well. So if I was setting up a variety of different playlists, and one of them was going to be for my grade 5 students, and one of them was for my grade 6 students, or one of them was for my science students, and one of them was for my phys ed students. If I click on, or if I find videos that happen to apply to both of those groupings, I can go ahead and click on multiple playlists here. So I end up sharing, like I said, the grade 5 list with the 5s. They can go to that and find that new video, and then 6s will go to their list and also find that same video. So that's an option as well if I want to create more than one list and start checking multiple boxes here. With that done, let me go ahead and just find maybe one more because 2 is not a lot. Sure, let's do this one. And see here, okay, I waited before and I skipped past the commercial. I'm going to pause that. Because the controls down here are related to the video that I've actually selected, if I'm doing what I'm doing now, I don't even actually have to wait for this. I can just pause it, ignore it, come over to save. I'm still going to be putting on my playlist the video that I had originally clicked on. So unless I need to watch it and double check and make sure, I'm okay to go ahead and just do this and keep going. Which means I can now go to YouTube, and down this side here, I'm going to go to playlists under the U section because I just want to see my own stuff. And there's my new green screen effects playlist, and I can see there's 3 videos on it. Now if I just click this, I'm going to end up watching that first video. So click, and here it comes. And go back. What I actually want to do is when I hover on this right now, you can see it says, let's see, the title, unlisted playlist, updated today, and then right below it says view full playlist. Get rid of this junk on the corner here. There we go. View full playlist. I'm going to click on that, and what it gives me here is the name of that list, which for me anyway, I can hit this little pencil and edit it because again, it's my list. And here I have the 3 videos that I collected. Now, so far they're in the order that I actually grabbed them in. Except over here, these little dashes, I can actually click and drag the order and change the order of these videos if I want to. I can also come here and let's see, unlisted. I could change it. Change that if I needed to. I can go to these 3 dots and I can add more videos. Add all to, meaning I could add them all to another playlist. So if I had like little short playlists, I want to take a couple and put them all together for a new list I'm going to share out, I could do it that way. Collaborate is going to allow me to add other users so that myself and like my co-teacher can both add videos to it, or if we're making this list for a team that we're coaching and I've got another coach, an assistant or something, we can both add, technique videos to this playlist. Ignore the playlist settings, might as well show you that. Here it pops up. Things like allow embedding mean that you can take this whole playlist and embed it over on a website. So I'll do this sometimes on Google Doc, or Google Doc, on our doc, if I want to take a playlist and put the entire playlist on there. I don't do it too often on our doc for various reasons, but you can do it. Now, if you are someone who is putting together a playlist, especially of your own videos, and you did not want other people to be able to embed your stuff on their site, that's where you would turn this off. Now, there's also add new videos to the top of the playlist. So if I toggle that on, then anything I add is just immediately going to the top. And again, more so if I was doing it for my own videos, I might set this particular playlist as the official series um, for my channel, basically make this playlist. But I'm going to leave the settings the way they are. And I don't need to make any other changes here, so that's fine. In terms of sort, I can click on the actual word sort and decide how do I want to sort these. So rather than manually dragging things up or down, I can do it this way. And this would override, I believe, also that option we saw a moment ago. I shouldn't say override. Um, there was an option a moment ago about adding new videos to the top of the playlist. That's currently what's going on here, is date added newest. If I go and change this to say most popular, that will resort it. So now we've got the Eiffel Tower on top. If I were to come over here and I were to say playlist settings, add new videos to the top, done. That's not immediately going to change my order here, but let's go ahead and just add some new stuff. Home, Cameras maybe? No, these are green screen, but this one is. Let's do that. Click. Again, I'm not going to wait for it. I'm just going to say save. Throw that on the green screen effects. 331. What are the views? 838. Well, if I come back here and I refresh that, it should. There we go. Okay. So it did not end up at the top. So the sort that I had chosen earlier about most popular actually overrode the toggle that I had turned on. That's what I wanted to just see which one where the other, which one was going to win this contest basically. Does it go based on the option I toggled on here, which I'm going to say now it does not. It will, if I've chosen sort and I've picked one of these other options other than newest, then this wins. This is going to override the other option. And so that's good. I'm going to go back in there and just turn that off since it's not really what to be using anyway. And that means that at this point I can still click things and move them around and reorder it if I feel like it. And that would just break the sort order here from most popular to now my manual sort order that I've done. Now when I play it, I can go ahead and say play all, or I can even choose the option to shuffle, in which case it's just going to pick whichever one it wants and shuffle. If you are using these, as you scroll down, you're going to start seeing now that there is a little box here at the top over on the right that just shows my playlist. And I can decide to loop this playlist, and it's just going to go over and over again, which probably would do on more like a music playlist or something. Same for shuffle. Like if this is tutorial and it goes in order, step one, step two, you're not going to want to obviously shuffle things. But if this is something that is just kind of a random collection of fun videos, then shuffling that order might be fine. I could hit that right now. Oops, shuffle is off, and if I click it again, shuffle is turned on. So come back up here, go back to YouTube, and again, because I'm in as me, I can go ahead and look at my playlist and see what's going on there. If I wanted to go back to here as an example, this guy will have some, I'm sure of it. So I'm going to click on his video for half a sec. This will be the last thing I show you. I'm going to go to his name so I can get to his channel. And here I can see playlists. So this is a good example of what I was talking about, where he's making a lot of videos and wants you to see a list of stuff that he's created here. So he's created a bunch of playlists, live stream alerts, voice changers, browser-based streaming tools, all of this stuff's related to streaming for him. But these are all individual lists that have a bunch of videos on them that are specific to a topic. So if I'm really interested in streaming to YouTube and Twitch, I'm going to go ahead and jump onto here and take a look at it. So that's the general idea here with how we can set up our playlists with our existing YouTube channel. We don't have to start creating a ton of content and posting all these videos ourselves. We can use what's already on the internet, curate those playlists for our students, and then share them to Classroom as a link. You can put them on a document that you're creating as like a handout or something. You can bookmark them certainly to come back to later and use them on your I was going to say smartboard, but whatever digital screen you've got in your classroom. If you were to bookmark your playlist, then you can just jump back to that anytime you want and pull videos from that playlist. So I've certainly seen lots of teachers in the primary divisions do that, where they've got certain, phonics videos or phys ed videos or different things like that that they want to use over and over again. Easy to make a playlist of those and just bookmark it or jump to it whenever you want, and it makes finding those videos really quick and simple. You're never having to search for stuff that you found in the past that you know you want to use. So check it out. Enjoy messing around with those playlists, create a bunch, and see where they're most useful between yourself and students or potentially yourself and other colleagues.